Okay, so about ready to go to a coffee shop. Go do the Fresh Rag News right now. I'm going to be a little bit late getting it out. Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot something. Yeah, why not? I got a couple left.
To say, I need them to be heard from you today. I don't wanna be the property of society. I'm clear about my goals, at least I try to be. Don't fall off at a finish try. Be clear about your persona. Make a deal inside your head. Then be sure that
Can't get the door to lock. Anyway, so what I was saying is I've got to go to a coffee shop. I'm going to write for the Fresh Rag News and then post that. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Safety first. I'll stop for a second. I don't know if I can do this appropriately. I don't know if you can see them out there. Furniture. There's some furniture out there. And we had a yard sale the other day, and we had the furniture out there. And I didn't see the file cabinet. And the file cabinet was right up against the driveway. And then the file cabinet was right up against the car. For about this much distance. So yeah, I just put a big old scratch in the car door. My wife was not happy because this is her car. So I want to talk to you a little bit about something. I want to talk to you about copying and theft and appropriation and when it's good and when it's not so good. Okay, so I'm new to the videos, right? I probably shouldn't be doing this while I'm driving. In fact, let's stop.
You know where you're from, so you know where to go. I have so many things to say.
Even though I've made a bunch of videos, I still feel like I'm very new and green at it, and I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to do a better job at it. So what works for me is taking somebody's framework, somebody's experience, and using that to my advantage to kind of follow step by step until I get more acquainted with what I'm doing, whether it's doing videos like this or working in design or working in art or writing books or whatever. I'm using somebody else's framework, somebody that's come before me and done it better than me, and I admire. I use that framework as a jumping off point. And then at some point along the way, I jump off. I jump off that framework. I start to develop my own framework. I start to develop my own style and kind of build something more than that, but using the fundamentals that I learned from this other person. So as you can probably assume, I've been watching a ton of YouTube videos lately. A ton of YouTube videos lately. From all different types of vloggers. And one person in particular, by the name of Casey Neistat, who you have probably seen or at least heard of. And I openly admit right now, for all of you, I copy his stuff. Now, I'm not doing the exact same content that Casey is doing. I'm doing my own content. There might be some overlaps, but I am doing my own content. However, I'm using his framework. I'm using his framework. I'm using his methodology. I'm using his style right now just to get my feet wet, just to get myself going, because he makes great videos. I put my story into his framework. And then at some point, I'm going to build my own frame. So look, he is far better at this than I am. I mean, look at me. I'm bumping the camera, I'm moving it all over the place, shaking like crazy. He's definitely far more advanced than I am. He knows what he's been doing a lot longer than I am. My work cannot be compared to his because mine sucks in comparison. I don't want to be Casey Neistat. I want to be Dave Connery. But for the time being, I'm going to use his stuff a little bit just to kind of get my feet wet, get through it, and then, yeah, I'm going to establish my own thing. So I'm sorry, Casey, but that's just the way it is. Those machines, they've really improved the parking situation down here, made it so much easier. But man, they take a long time to get going. So all the cool YouTubers, they have all these great names for their shows. I'm kind of jealous of that. I don't have a great name for my show. It's just my name, which, I don't know, kind of great, but only to me. I was thinking about calling my show Old Guy Tells You Things. I don't know, I think that's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll make it a single episode, or maybe I'll make it a series, or maybe it'll be a whole show, I don't know.
Some peace of mind. Feel it in your soul, let it speak aloud. I'm looking for some peace of mind, yeah. Some kind of a peace of mind.
Now that was a very Casey Neistat thing to do. I won't do that ever again. Some other things you will not see me do. Number one, you will not see me wear sunglasses with paint on them. You probably won't see me wear sunglasses. Number two, I don't own a drone, don't plan on buying a drone anytime soon. Number three, you will not see me on a boosted skateboard. I may buy one eventually because I think they're kind of cool, but I will not film on one. I say that now, but I likely will not film on one. I don't know, it could happen, but not likely. Only because now I've said it. And I don't want to mess with Casey's, vibe. Not that I'm messing with anything of his, because he's got a bazillion followers and I've got like 3. But for those 3 of you that are watching right now, I promise I won't do those things. So what will be my thing? I don't know yet. I don't know what that thing is yet. I've got ideas in my head, but I don't want to spit them out because I don't know what it will be. What I do know is that you're going to get 100% pure authenticity from me because that's how I roll. You're always going to get the real deal. This is me. Maybe, playing it up for the camera a little bit, but for the most part, you got 100% Dave here. The old guy who tells you things.
To say